Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today we are here at Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary, and we are going to be taking a look at the D block here. Now, if you want to pause here to take a look at the history, you can, but basically this was built in 1957, and from 1957 until 1989, this was the maximum security area here. So let's go ahead and go inside. Again, I'll let you go ahead and take a pause here if you want to read that. But here we are going on the inside. When you come in, you notice we have basically a room in here, most likely for the guards. Now, when prisoners would come in here, they would be stripped of everything except for their prison uniform and the bedding. So, oh, you're fine.
Thank you. Here's the mailbox. Can you get that in commentary?
Then as we come in here, each side is going to have 8 solitary cell blocks. So, as well as a shower. So you can see here is the shower area. And then right next to it is the cell block. Now, honestly, these aren't, in my opinion, that small for single cell blocks. You know, typically they end up being a lot worse. Now, you may hear that this building has a resident bird in it. So, let's see if, oh, 2 of them. So again, just taking a look inside. We can't go in the actual cells, but you can see where the bedding was. You can see the toilet area, then like a desk slash shelf area. Then, of course, the meal slot that they could open and close. And, you know, the doors were, you know, they had holes in them so you could get sunlight and stuff, which compared to a lot of places isn't that bad. Now, like I said, in 1989, it was replaced, and it is actually replaced with that building up on the hill. Unfortunately, that building is not open for tours, which sucks because I do want to really see how that building would look. But also, you can take in the beautiful mountains out there. This is actually just such a beautiful area. I mean, it makes sense because you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, but such a weirdly beautiful area for a prison. Again, on this side, same thing, except for some reason, this one has a 3 on it. I honestly am just assuming that's something NASCAR, but it could be something else. And again, these would be solitary cells. And while, yes, I wouldn't want to be in prison in general, these aren't the worst cells I've seen, especially for a solitary. So we're gonna follow our little bird friend. Now here is like the shower area on this side. Let's go ahead and there we go. And you can see it's much, much bigger on this side. Now, even though you were in this area, you did also have access to exercise cells. Now, they are connected to the building through that door, but we actually have to go around to get through to them. But as you may have heard someone point out earlier, here is the mailbox. That says commissary, which maybe means that they could request certain items from the commissary. However, according to the signs here, they were stripped of everything except for their uniform and the bedding in the cells. So let's go ahead and take just a little walk over here to the exercise cells. Now, even though they would have gone through the building to get to them, when they were being transported from their normal cells to the exercise cells, they would have both their hands and feet chained. So here we go. Here is the exercise cell area. And yeah, I imagine that you would obviously be in here alone since you were alone the rest of the time. Now, this is the only one that's open. If you want to go ahead and pause and read this, you can. But look at how cool this is. Like all the growth and stuff in here. That's honestly why I wanted to give this part its own video, just because I find how it looks so interesting, and hopefully you guys do too. It's really these overgrown ones like this one, and you can see, you know, you got all the like vines and roots, and then you have some greenery in them. Okay, and one last one. And this one's mostly clean. So yeah, this was the D block, the maximum security section from 1957 until 1989, when that building right up there opened. Unfortunately, we can't take a look at that building. So this is the only maximum security section we get to see. But I think it's pretty neat and has a pretty neat history. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. And I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. Thanks for watching.